keeps falling down. I'm sitting here again. Same old corner, same old sound. Wondering where you've been. I'll be waiting here till you come back to me. I'll be waiting here by this window, can't you see? Waiting here for you. Steam keeps rising from my cup. Hours drift on by. Every footstep makes me look up, but it's just another guy. I'll be waiting here till you come back to me. I'll be waiting here by this window, can't you see? Waiting here for you. You said you'd be back by 10, but that was way back when. Bartender knows my name by now. He just pours and smiles, says you'll show up anyhow. Been saying that for miles. I'll be waiting here till you come back to me. I'll be waiting here by this window, can't you see? Waiting here for you. Waiting here. Rain keeps falling down. You're nowhere to be found. Waiting here. Glass after glass, she's cleaning away. What was it that made him leave today? Wiping the rim where his lips used to be. What was it he couldn't see in me? What was it that broke us apart? She polishes pain from her heart. Bartenders smile, barmaids art. What was it that broke us apart? Bottle by bottle, she stacks them up high. What was it that made her love die? Counting the coins from the tips on the bar. What was it that took him so far? What was it that broke us apart? She polishes pain from her heart. Bartenders smile, barmaids art. What was it that broke us apart? Maybe it was the way she worked so late. Maybe it was she made him wait. Maybe it was nothing at all. Maybe it was everything. That made her such a clown. Play and pretend that she's doing fine. What was it about that last goodbye? What was it that broke us apart? She polishes pain from her heart. Behind her smile, broken heart. What was it that broke us apart? You left your cigarettes upon the table. Your favorite chair still holds your shape. I hear the gramophone keep spinning down, darling, but all it plays now is Escape. These empty rooms got nothing left to say since you walked out that door. The silence follows me from night to day, like footsteps on the floor. I find your lipstick on the bathroom mirror, your perfume bottle's running dry. The telephone ain't rung in 7 evenings. I'm too proud to wonder why. These empty rooms got nothing left to say since you walked out that door. The silence follows me from night to day, like footsteps on the floor. I pour myself another glass of bourbon, light a match and watch it burn. Wonder if you're thinking about returning, or if you're past the point of no return. The record player keeps on turning, honey, playing all our favorite songs. But every melody sounds hollow when the voice I love is gone. These empty rooms got nothing left to say since you walked out that door. The silence follows me from night to day, like footsteps on the floor. Yeah, the silence follows me, like footsteps on the floor. sitting in this dim-lit corner booth. Same damn chair every night, it's true. Watch you pour another drink, tell me what you really think. What about the things we never say, the things we never say. Through the smoke, coming, hear me talking. Hear me through the smoke, something's calling you and me, in this haze, Cigarette between my fingers burn. Same old story, how it never learned. Pour me something strong tonight, something strong. Been sitting here too fucking long, too long, watching shadows on the wall. Shadows on the wall. Through the smoke, hear me talking, hear me talking. Through the smoke, something's calling you and me, in this haze, in this place, time just fades, I wonder how much longer this will last, Tell me secrets through the air, like nobody else is there, nobody's there, just you and me. Smoke, you and me in smoke. Through the smoke, hear me talking. Through the smoke, something's calling you and me, in this haze, Same damn chair. Through the smoke. Don't tell me, darling. Tell me true. Where'd you go when the music died? Left me here with these empty bottles, dust on tables, dust in my throat, nothing but echoes and old regrets. Used to dance till the morning came, now I'm counting cigarette burns on this worn out velvet chair. Wonder if you still remember. Do you think of me, honey? When the night gets close, saw your face in the amber light, just a ghost behind the smoke. But my hands shake when I reach out. You vanish like you always. Barman knows my poison well. without a word. Same damn corner, same damn song, playing since you walked away. Do you think of me, honey, when the night gets cold? Maybe I should pack it in, find some place that doesn't hurt. But this jazz keeps calling back to the nights we used to share. So I sit here till they close, with my bourbon and my blues, and pretend you're coming back through that door. You never will. Do you think of me, honey, when the night gets cold? Tell me, darling. Tell me, crimson glass before me holds more than wine tonight. Each drop, each memory. These walls have heard it all. Laughter turned to sighs. Soul meets burgundy. In this corner booth I sit, where we used to be. Now it's just me and what's left in my glass. Dim bulbs cast their glow on tables we once shared. Time moves like honey. Should've seen the signs, should've read between all those empty lines we drew in between. This corner booth I sit, where we used to be. Now it's just me and what's left in my glass. Waiter asks if I'm alright. I nod and look away. Dawn comes eventually. Crimson glass before me holds more than wine tonight. In this chair where you held me I still hear what we used to be. That old refrain playing again won't let me forget. Won't let me forget. Empty room keeps the rhythm of the tune. We both knew refrain playing again won't let me forget. Won't let me forget. La mélodie reste ici dans mon cœur. That old refrain playing again won't let me be, won't set me free. Still plays, still waiting. That old refrain. Dust settles on empty tables where we used to sit so close. Wine stains tell their stories, rouge traces on crystal glass. Your laugh still echoes here in this place we made our past. Dans cette lumière tamisée où nous étions si près, so close, so close. Dans cette lumière tamisée, we were so close. Velvet warm from all our nights, piano keys still remember how you'd hum those melodies while I trace your fingertips. just the sound of my breathing, just the weight of what we lost. Cigarette burns on leather seats mark the hours we spent dreaming. Now I sit in silence here with only phantom feeling. Dans cette lumière tamisée où nous étions si près, so close, so close. Dans cette lumière tamisée, we were so close. In time, but I remain in this corner of yesterday, where your voice still calls my name, though you've long since walked away. And dust settles on empty tables where we used to, where we used to be. Late tonight when silence falls, I pull that old record from the shelf. Needle drops, the music calls, and I'm dancing with myself. Round and round the vinyl spins like thoughts I can't let go, thinking about what might have been in the warm and amber glow. Spin through my vinyl thoughts at midnight, lost in melodies of what could be. Every scratch and pop feels just right in this lonely symphony for me. The saxophone knows my name, speaks the words I cannot say. Every sound's just the same when you're missing yesterday. But I keep the turntable turning, though my heart's already broke. 'Cause there's comfort in the yearning and the memories that it evokes. Spinning through my vital thoughts at midnight, lost in melodies of what could be. Every scratch and pop feels just right in this lonely symphony for me. If I could change the tempo, make the music slow, would you come back to me through the radio? Will find me here, still swaying to the beat. With these records I hold dear, making loneliness feel sweet. So I'll spin another one till the sun begins to rise. 'Cause in music I become someone who still believes and tries. spinning through my vinyl thoughts at midnight, lost in melodies of what could be. Every scratch and pop feels just right in this lonely symphony for me. In this lonely symphony. The ruined, velvet smoke, millions melt into the ground. Amber light plays on my face. Each note hangs in whiskey air. My fingers trace the table's grain, while horns weave through my hair. The bass and sweets of Candlelight. Horns weave through the ground. The bass line pulls me deeper down into this velvet underground. What time is it now? Does it matter somehow? Keep each dear somehow. My shoulders sway on the brush steel string. The saxophone breathes warm and low. My thoughts dissolve like cigarette rings in melody. The bees go with me into velvet underground. What time is it now? Does it matter somehow? Pass like autumn leaves falling through the smoky haze. Every worry gently leaves, lost in jazz's liquid maze. My eyelids heavy with the tune, but the pale bass walks me home in this cocoon of croon and croon, where time has ceased to roam. What time is it now? Does it matter somehow? The room fills with smoke and sound. Minutes melt into the ground. You said you'd be back when the weather clears, but the rain keeps falling here. I watch the drops roll down this window pane. Wonder if you feel the same. Sitting in this smoky room, table set for me and you, but your chair stays empty while rain drums on the cafe tile. Are you coming back to me, or should I just stop waiting here. The saxophone plays that same old tune, the one we danced to beneath the moon. Now it just reminds me how you left, without a word, without regret. Sitting in this smoky room, table set for me and you, but your chair stays empty. Why? Raindrops on the cafe tile. Are you coming back to me? Or should I just stop waiting here? Maybe I'm a fool to stay. Maybe you won't come this way, but something tells me if I leave, you're walking right after me. So I'll order one more cup of tea, keep this table warm for three. Me, myself, and this old memory of what we used to be. Sitting in this smoky room, table set for me and you, but your chair stays empty. Why? Raindrops on the cafe tile. Are you coming back to me? Or should I just stop waiting here? The rain keeps falling, and I keep calling your name.
Another glass gets wiped away, another smile I put on display. The clock keeps ticking slow and low, but nobody here needs to know. Behind the bar, that's where I hide my breaking heart. Behind the bar, playing the part, polish and paint away, polish and paint away. Bourbon bottles tell no tales of all the times my courage fails. I serve them drinks, they drink them down, while I'm the loneliest girl in town. Behind the bar, that's where I hide my breaking heart. Behind the bar, playing the part, polish and paint away, polish and paint away. Every customer's confession almost through. Another shifter playing true. Clean the counter, count the till, but my heart's broken still. Behind the bar, that's where I hide my breaking heart. Behind the bar, playing the part, polishing pain away, polishing pain away, polishing pain away, polishing pain away. Behind the bar, behind the bar, that's where I am, that's where I am. There's a chair where you used to sit, still holds the shape of your goodbye. The phonograph spins, but the needle skips over memories that won't die. In this room where laughter lived, now there's just me and quiet. Every heartbeat sounds too loud in the space you left behind. Oh, this empty keep singing all the songs we used to know, but the melody's gone missing since you had to let me go. These walls remember dancing to a rhythm we once shared. Now I'm moving solo, baby, through the music hanging in the air. Just the music in me, setting my heart free. Pour another glass of wine, let it breathe like I'm learning to. The saxophone outside my window plays the blues I never knew. Every note's a conversation with the ghost of what we were, but I'm finding my own rhythm in the aftermath. Every silence speaks your name, but I'm learning mine again. Oh, this empty room keeps singing all the songs we used to know, but the melody's gone missing since you had to let me go. These walls remember dancing to a rhythm we once shared. Now I'm moving solo, baby, through the music hanging in the air. The record player spinning tales of love that comes and goes, but here I'm still standing, learning how the music flows. Without your voice beside me, I'm discovering my own song. Listen close to the silence, it's teaching me to breathe. Every corner of this place holds what you couldn't read, but I'm painting all the pictures with the colors of my voice, finding freedom in the spaces where I thought I had no choice. The piano's getting dusty, but my hands are getting strong, writing verses in the margins of the places we went wrong. This apartment's getting smaller, but my world is getting wide, learning how to love the woman who's been sleeping by my side. Yeah, me, myself, and music, we're a trio now at last, dancing through tomorrow while I'm healing from the past. Now this room is softly humming with a song that's all my own, and the memories returning since I learned to be alone. These walls remember dancing, but they're learning something new. I'm composing my own future in the key of me, not you. La da da da, just the music in me. La da da da, finally setting me free.
car tonight. Your fingers trace the rim so slow. The amber liquid catches light, but there's something else you need to know. In these blue velvet hours, when the world grows thin and small, I catch every word you're breathing through the haze that covers blue. Those blue things we cannot see. In the space between the music and breaking of the day, you tell me about your wife back home, how she sleeps while you're awake, the photograph you carry close, the promises you didn't make. Your voice gets lost in silver clouds, then curl around the chandelier. But I'm collecting every sound that only I am meant to hear. In these blue velvet hours, when the world grows thin and small, I catch every word you're breathing through the haze that covers blue velvet hours. These blue velvet things we cannot see. In the space between the music and the breaking of the day, the saxophone knows all our names. It plays the songs we're too afraid to sing when morning shows its face, and all these truths will fade away. So pour your heart into this glass, let the brass wash by this place, and pretend you never knew that for a moment in the dark we shared the weight of being loved. Two strangers in a smoky ark, counting up what love has cost. In these blue velvet hours, when the world grows thin and small, I catch every word you're breathing through the haze that covers blue. All the things we careless hide and say. In the space between music and its reading of the brain, the last call bell will ring too soon, but right now time moves like wine. In these blue velvet hours, your secrets tangle up with mine. You pulled me past the painted door where melodies meet midnight air. Behind the babble beats and brass, I found your fingers in my hair. The alley's arms embrace us close, cobblestones beneath our feet, while shadows shield our stolen steps, and silence makes our story sweet. Ooh, la, la, ooh, la, la. Dance with me where darkness dwells, spin me slow beneath the spell of forgotten places, faded faces, dancing where the daylight never tells. Your whisper words weave through the walls, 3/4 time for two lost souls. The city sleeps while we sway soft in rhythm with our racing hearts. Da da da. darkness dwells. Spin me slow beneath the spell of forgotten places, faded faces, dancing where the daylight never tells.
To be the one.
When morning comes to claim the street, we'll remember my retreat. This tender touch, this fleeting fling, behind the club where angels sing. La da da dee, la da da dee. Dance with me where darkness dwells. Spin me slow beneath the spell of forgotten places, faded faces, dancing where the daylight never tells. So hold me here in hidden halls until the final curtain calls. I forgotten alley walls.
Another evening finds me here. Same corner table, same old chair. The wine arrives without a word. Been coming here so long, absurd. Tonight the burgundy taste of rain, of words I never said again. My eyes betray what I can't speak. These droplets on my weathered cheek. Ruby nights, some salty streams, washing away forgotten dreams. In this glass I see your face. Time can't heal, can't erase. When memories pour endlessly, each crimson drop recalls your smile. Been drowning here a little while. The vintage plays our favorite song. You've been away for far too long, but in this booth beneath the light, you're sitting with me every night. Ruby nights and salty streets, washing away forgotten dreams. In this glass I see your faces. Time can't heal, can't erase. piano starts that tune again. Same old key, same old pain. I can almost see you there, reaching out across my chair. The music box won't let me be, plays our song so tenderly. There's an echo in a room tonight, where we used to move so right. Now the silence fills the space where I used to see your face. Every note reminds me how you're not dancing with me now. The gramophone keeps spinning round, that scratchy, lonesome sound. I remember how we'd sway, I remember how we'd sway, when the world seemed far away. Now these walls just hear me breathe, while that melody won't leave. There's an echo in the night, where we used to move so right. Now the silence fills the space where I used to see your face. Every note reminds me how you're not dancing with me now. I could turn the music on, let the quiet take me some. Then I'd lose the only thing that makes me feel you're listening. So I'll let the record play till it wears my heart away. The song ends but starts once more, like footsteps on this floor. I close my eyes and there you are, dancing close, dancing far. The music holds what I can't say, that you're gone, but here you'll stay. There's an echo in the room tonight, where we used to move so right. Now the silence fills the space where I used to see your face. Feel her pinch, look on smile, and it's really full reminds me you're not dancing with me now. There's a place I used to go back when hearts were warm and slow, red leather worn and cracked with time, where your hand once held mine. The waiter knows my usual drink, but he don't know what makes me think of all those nights we'd sit and stay till morning, chase the dark away. In that old booth where we belong, I can hear our favorite song playing soft through all the years, mixed with laughter, mixed with tears. Every scratch upon the table tells a story, tells a fable of the love we thought would last. In that old booth from the past, the same bartender wipes the bar, sees me sitting where you are. In my mind you're always there, touching fingers, touching hair. I order two, but drink alone. Pretend you're coming, pretend you're home. The jukebox plays that tune we knew, and I believed in me and you and you. In that old booth where we belong,
can hear our faith playing soft through all the years, mixed with laughter, mixed with tears. Every scratch upon the table tells a story, tells a fable of the love we thought would last in that old booth from the past. The candle burned down to the end, like promises we couldn't mend. The smoke is clear, but I remain dancing with your ghost again. Place is getting more like the story that I've told 1,000 times inside my head, all the words we never said. Still I come here every week for the comfort that I seek in the corner where we met, where I learned to not forget. In that old booth where we belong, I can hear our favorite song playing soft through all the years, mixed with laughter, mixed with tears. Every scratch upon the table tells a story, tells a fable of the love we thought would last. And in that old booth from the past, that old booth from the past where our love was meant to last. The needle finds its groove again. Another night, another spin. I close my eyes and let it play. What brings me here when daylight fades? Could you have loved me differently? Could we have danced until the dawn? These records know my lonely heart. Could you have stayed instead of gone? Oh, could you have stayed? The music plays what might have been. Da, 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 da. Each scratch and pop tells its own tale of chances missed and love grown stale. I set the arm down carefully. The same old songs that comfort me. In lamplight's gentle amber hue, I'm spinning thoughts of me and you. Could you have loved me differently? Could we have danced until the dawn? These all had on these records, no love, lonely stay. But you had stayed. The music plays what might have been. The clock strikes 12, I'm still alone with melodies I've always known. Each vinyl holds a different prayer for love that vanished in the air. Somewhere in the air. Would you have loved me differently? Would we have swayed until the dawn? These records hold my weary heart. Would you have stayed instead of gone? Would you have stayed at gone? Would you have stayed with me? The music fades but I remain. Spinning final, spinning pain. The needle lifts, the silence grows. Another night, another close. I'll play it all again tomorrow.
Clock stopped ticking somewhere past midnight. Smoke curls lazy round my glass. Music pulls me down, down, deeper into velvet hours that won't last. Where did time go? When did I stop counting beats, stop asking why? Soft-sung whispers, sweet forgetting, bassline carries all my weight. This old booth knows every secret, every reason I stayed late. Where did time go? When did I stop counting beats, stop asking why? Tomorrow waits outside these walls, but tonight music calls. Fingers tap rhythm on empty bottles. Heart keeps time with the drum. In this haze, I'm finally honest about what I've become. Where did time go? When did I stop counting beats and learn to fly? Clock stopped ticking past midnight. I don't